All party delegations on Operation Sindoor have wrapped up their global outreach. They have sent across their message against terror and are all set to brief Prime Minister Modi about their discussions with the world leaders. The 7 delegations rallied global support and held Pakistan accountable for state-sponsored terrorism. Congress MP Shashi Tharoor in Washington, D.C. asserted that Pakistan can't breed vipers and expect them to bite only its neighbors. Tharoor also said that India's response was solely against terror and delivered a clear message to the US that Donald Trump had no role in the ceasefire between India and Pakistan. In Kuwait, AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi addressed Pakistan leaders as stupid jokers. While in Denmark, BJP MP Ravi Shankar said Pakistan is rattled by the show of support towards India. And in Spain, DMK MP Kanimozhi echoed the message of Operation Sindoor diplomacy, stating that unity in diversity is India's national language.
This is not about India and Pakistan. This is about India and terrorism inflicted on India. So India will act against terror wherever it comes from. If it's coming from Pakistan, tough. They should deal with their own problems. And then they are going around, I understand, this delegation saying, oh, but we are also victims of terrorism. We have lost more lives of terrorism than India has, and so on. The question we turn around and say is, whose fault is that? As Hillary Clinton famously said 10 years ago, what did she say? You can't breed vipers in your backyard and expect it to bite only your neighbors. It's the old classic lesson of Dr. Frankenstein. You build a monster, it leaves your control. That's why they're now getting terrorist attacks by the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan. But who created the Taliban from which the Tehreek-e-Taliban broke off? We all know the answer to that. So let Pakistan look inside itself. Let it do some serious interior reflection before it goes around pleading innocence.
You wanted to know about the national language. I think the national language of India is unity in diversity. And that is the message this delegation brings to the world. And I think that is the most important thing.
I think yesterday the Pakistani army chief had gifted a photo to the Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. President of Pakistan was there, the Speaker of National Assembly was there. And these stupid jokers, they want to compete with India. They had given a photograph of a 2019 Chinese army drill, claiming it's a victory over India. Now this is what Pakistan indulges in. They cannot even give a proper photograph. तो हम बचपने में हम स्कूल में सुनते थे कि अक्सर स्कूल में क्या होता था कि हम अच्छे पढ़ने वाले बच्चे के बाजू पे बैठता था. तो नकल करने के लिए अकल भी चाहिए. इन नालायकों को अकल भी नहीं है. So you just imagine that your own country's Prime Minister, President, Speaker of National Assembly is there. Your so-called Mr. Field Marshal is there, and the Field Marshal gives a photograph of a Pakistani Chinese drill of PHL-03 in 2019. So this is what Pakistan indulges in, and that is why you must not, whatever Pakistan is saying, don't even take it with a pinch of salt.
So as we were coming here, we saw some flags, and you all would know what those flags were. And I thought to myself, the IMF loan is coming handy. And I hope those who are giving them the IMF loans realize what it's being used for. So just 2 minutes ago, I just walked outside to check, have they left? And I was told, yes, they've gone. And while we Indians continue to be where we are, resolutely, strongly, backing for our mother India.
And my colleague Aishwarya Paliwal is now joining us with more details on the story. Aishwarya, at what time can we expect the delegation MPs to meet Prime Minister Modi to debrief him about the global outreach?
Well, the time at the moment has not been set, but from what we are understanding, a complete debrief will be given. All these MPs, from the feedback that they have gotten, what they have told all these nations, that is something in detail that will be informed to Prime Minister Modi. What will India be, the next step of India be? That is something that Prime Minister Modi will then be having a long conversation with all these MPs. See, one thing which we need to understand is not just the BJP, most of the top leaders from the opposition, they were the ones who were either part of this team or were actually heading it like in the case of Shashi Tharoor, who went to the United States of America. India is now making sure, and we have seen one of the ADB loans has been given, one of the programs worth $800 billion dollars has been given to Pakistan. India is now looking at the FATF. That's something which is very crucial, how to stop it. And the kind of feedback that India has got, that is also something that India very keenly is now looking at. What can be the ways in which that can be done? That will be the focus point, and India now, especially the finance ministry and the PMO, will look at making sure that no further loans are given to Pakistan. Complete losses have been given to the ADB and to the FATF with regards to how the money that they are giving supposedly for development is actually being used to fund terrorism.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.